What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Oh boy, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Let's check on John Wick. Let's check on our boy John Wick. Uh John Wick earns franchise best 8.9 million in previews. John Wick is back for the fourth time and heading toward a franchise record opening with John Wick Chapter 4, the latest installment in the gunslinging, knife-throwing action franchise. Whew. Sorry again. Uh, John Wick 4 is on track to surpass the third movie's record-setting opening weekend with an expected bow between 65 million and 70 million. Impressively, each of the films has substantially increased its opening weekend release after release. The original John Wick opened at 14 million, followed by 2017's 30 million, followed by 2019's 56 million, and now Thursday is estimated to bring in 70 million. The fourth installment boasts the largest price tag, costing more than 100 million to produce, but it should finish with the highest total of the series. John Wick ended its run with 328 million globally, followed by John Wick 2 with 174 million, and the original 86 million. As the only new major release this weekend, John Wick 4 should have no trouble beating last week's box office champ, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. So Keanu Reeves is kicking ass at the box office. That's no surprise. It's amazing what you can do when you just make good films and you don't try to pander. But I got a confession. I got a confession. I ain't seen none of it. I ain't seen John Wick. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. I never got on the bandwagon. It's not that I ain't want to. I kept saying I was gonna watch it. I just never did it. I'm sorry. And so, with John Wick 4 out, I will be watching John Wick. I will be binge watching John Wick, the John Wick series. Now, what I've been wondering about for some time now is doing a watch along. If you ever there's like this whole corner of the YouTube where there's a bunch of creators who just they do watch alongs and they do trailer reactions and stuff like that. And I've been wondering, should I do that? But like how? Because like there's rules around it. Obviously, you can't play the whole movie. You know what? I think I just got an idea. I think I just got the idea. Mm, 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 mm. What I'll probably do is I'll probably do a watch along. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, so yeah, John Wick. So I mean, uh, uh, uh John Wick is has steadily grown, is in the very fabric of our culture now. I mean, he's made appearances on Fortnite. He's made appearances. I mean, John Wick is just that crack. Shout out to Preferred The Hobbit. John Wick is more of the same. Reed says you are going to make me drive up through zombie country to make you binge watch it. To make you binge watch it. um, the Hobbit says you can show the movie on your Discord and stream your reaction on YouTube. It's a new idea, y'all. So you can stream it through the Discord and watch your reaction on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can show like 10 minutes of the film, if I'm not mistaken. But once, like, you can't show no more than 10 minutes of it. Because I always see those watch along channels. They always got like a 10-minute counter, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna do it. We might even do it as soon as Sunday. Right now, I'm binge watching all the Harry Potter movies, so I should have started with those. But whatever. Anyway, let's get back to John Wick. So, John Wick looks like he's gonna kick ass at the box office. Also, I've heard through a lot of people that the movie is amazing. And I don't know if the movie is amazing or if it's just like one of the few movies we get now where it's just pure action. So if the word of mouth continues to keep up with this movie, then you can certainly expect for it to continue to earn at the box office. Now, am I saying it's going to make $1 billion? Absolutely fucking not. Nah. But it can be a big winner. $100 million budget, which means probably 180 to 180 to probably $200 million cost. It's probably going to need to make $350 million to break even. We needed to hit about $500 million. So, anyway, that's John Wick for you, y'all. Oh, no. That's not the only thing we want to talk about with John Wick. Chad Stahelski responds to negative reactions to the 2.5 hour and 2.5 hour runtime for John Wick 4. He says these are the same people that will go and binge watch a whole season of television on a Sunday afternoon. That's petty. That's extremely petty. In his defense, he has a point, but it's not a 1-2 comparison. You gotta be careful, mister. You know, we like you. We watch your content, but you gotta be careful with going after the audience, because historically, the wokies will tell you it's not a good look. The thing is, if you binge watch something at home for hours, I can get up, I can pause whenever I want to, get up, go use the restroom whenever I want to. I can get up, leave, and go and do something, handle some business or run an errand. I can get up and go and get some food. I can do whatever I want to. In a theater, I gotta sit there on my numb ass for 2.5 hours. Now, granted, when Endgame came out, I was happy to sit my ass in there for 3 hours. You hear me? Happy. So too bad we'll never get another event like Infinity War and Endgame ever again. But if you look at some of these comments, people were saying the same thing. His problem is he assumes that the mass audience binge watches a 3-hour show in a sitting. That's like 3.5 episodes of Breaking Bad. People are like this all the time with long films. Endgame, the Batman. Also, for some reason, even though it was a HBO Max film to where they could pause it, Zack Snyder's Justice League was 4 hours. In my Angry Joe voice, 4 hours. So, hey, all right. Now we can move on. Let's get into these comments. Reed says, very good idea, The Hobbit. We'll work with the other modders and we'll give you full credit for it. The Hobbit also says, Petty Rosenveld. Reed says the story is very good on John Wick. Yeah, I heard somebody murders his dog and then he's like, oh, hell no, and starts murdering everybody, including the director, the producer, the studio head, the goddamn investors. He started murdering people in the audience. Like, motherfucker killed my dog. I heard if you watch it in 3D, you get the experience of getting shot through the screen by John Wick. Hope you got insurance. Anyway, okay. So welcome to the stream, The Hobbit.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.